loses to me, it's game over for him. He's done, he's finished. He can't lose to me. I'm here with no pressure on me at all. I walk out there for all my mates in Doncaster. We all know how good Philip Hrgovic is. There's much have a good go, you know. And Philip loses, it is career over. I know that. So I'm really looking forward to it. Actually, I'm in quite a joke.
Got 1, 2, 3.
I'm not serious. I'm good.
Happy?
Yeah. You?
I'm very happy.
Me too.
What did you make of that press conference? Did you listen to what Dave Allen was saying, or did you just block it out?
I don't know. It doesn't matter what he says. It's only matter on a Saturday night. So you know, you can prepare whatever, however you want, or expect, or plan, but on a fight night, things can, you know, change.
I box the best fighters in the world, ill prepared, and nowhere near as experienced and as good as I am now. So I said to Philip Hrgovic, I respect you, but if you think I'm fucking scared of you, you're fucking mad. Scared of you. Why would I be scared of him? He's just a fucking bloke, isn't he? What's he gonna do? Punch me?
I expect him to be the best version of himself because it's a good, great opportunity for him, and it's his hometown, and I expect him to be, you know, in good shape.
Hrgovic walks this thin line between overconfidence and arrogance. And look, maybe that's what you need to be an elite boxer, right? Top of your field in any sport. Maybe there does need to be this arrogance / confidence. But I do remember this was the same talk in the lead up to Daniel Dubois. And look, Dubois is on another level to Dave Allen. But this was the same talk in the lead up to that fight. And we all saw what happened in that fight. And that overconfidence in that fight was based off a sparring session that Philip Hrgovic and Dubois had a few years earlier. So Hrgovic has got to be careful. He's got to be careful not to overlook Dave Allen because the carrot being dangled.
Philip Hrgovic just shoved Dave Allen at the face-off. And what happened next? Allen didn't even flinch. He stood there like a statue and fired back with words that cut deeper than any physical push ever could.
It wouldn't surprise me, but like I say, I don't see there's any harm in it. It didn't bring the sport into disrepute in any way. This is the show business world that we live in. There's the fight game and then there's the fight business. And from the business perspective, that's probably just sold another 1 million tickets worldwide to people to watch this fight.
Here's what nobody's talking about. Allen just told the world he's not the same fighter who got knocked out years ago. That's either supreme confidence or complete delusion. And honestly, the way he said it has me questioning everything I thought about this matchup.
Promotion. I think it's great promotion. I think it's ugly. I think it's
not a cheap shot.
But they don't of course it's a cheap shot.
Do you know what I'm surprised, Simon?
Boxing is littered with cheap shots.
They don't need to sell the fight, really, do they?
Exactly, Danny. Well, they do and they don't. To the boxing world...
Pay-per-view, you mean?
Yeah.
Simon, people see through it.
There's only one thing worse than people talking about you. It's people not talking about you.
Yeah, but it's how they're talking about you. Look at the messages.
But get this, the experts are already calling Hrgovic dangerously overconfident. One analyst just compared this situation to Daniel Dubois getting shocked by an underdog. That's not a comparison you want when you're supposed to be the heavy favorite.
In his chest, the point's still there, but you're not crossing that line, and that would have been quite...
And here's where it gets wild. The promoters are loving every second of this chaos. They're openly admitting that moments like this slap and heated exchanges sell fights globally. The controversy isn't hurting the event, it's making it bigger.
You know, I think when you're getting poked like that in a face-to-face, you know, after a while the temper goes, and it's good. You know, I think it's going to be that kind.
Listen to this, though. Simon Jordan just called the whole thing ugly and cheap, but even he admits it works. That's the brutal reality of modern boxing. Clean sportsmanship doesn't move tickets. Real hatred does.
And it's just made it even bigger, and we wait to see what happens next. And I'm a storyteller, and I love the interest and intrigue in matchups, and I think this is a fight that the casuals will just revel in. Is it controversial? Have we already seen controversy?
Now here's what really caught my attention. Dave Coldwell says they were seconds away from a full brawl, not minutes, seconds. That face-off was hanging by a thread, and both fighters knew it. This isn't fake drama for cameras.
He should beat Dave Allen. I think he will beat Dave Allen, but I wouldn't be surprised, you know. In fact, no, that's a lie. I would be surprised. I would be if Dave Allen were to beat him. I think this comes down to, I think the focus has been on Dave Allen's shape. Is Dave Allen mentally ready? Sometimes I think it comes down to Filip Hrgovic. Is Filip Hrgovic mentally ready? Because again, on Filip Hrgovic should be able to kind of dispose of Dave Allen. But then you go back and watch Filip Hrgovic against Dempsey McKean. I mean, that was awful. And Dave Allen's better than Dempsey McKean. So sometimes, I guess what I'm trying to get at is Filip Hrgovic sort of blows hot and cold. He can't blow medium. In order to get rid of Dave Allen the way he expects to move on to Itauma, you just got to go in there and just...
But here's the kicker. Eddie Hearn is pointing out something crucial. Dave Allen actually thrives in hostile environments like this. While other fighters crack under pressure, Allen seems to get stronger. That's a problem for Hrgovic's game plan.
It's me. But yeah, he's capable of better, I think. I've watched him over the years and I always thought he could be a lot better. He could do better. I watched the Zhang fight, a few other fights, the McKean fight. A guy like Filip Hrgovic shouldn't go 12 with Dempsey McKean. He has been lazy, and I think if Filip told us, I think he would admit that himself because he has so much ability. He could have been better, but I could have been so much better myself, so I always speak the truth, I give my opinion. It's never come from a place of disrespect, but yeah, I'd agree with that. I stand by that, yeah.
And get this, Adam Smith just laid out the business reality. Once that bell rings, all the storytelling stops. All the drama disappears. It becomes about who can handle real heavyweight power when fists start flying. And that's where things get interesting.
Is not taking you lightly at all. He knows if he slips up here, his dream of becoming a world champion really takes a hit. How much preparation have you put into this? Because that's always a question hanging over Dave Allen going into a fight. Tell us about the shape you're in.
Yeah, I expected Filip Hrgovic at 70%. He promised me 70%. He looks quite well. He looks sharp today in his jacket. Yeah, I train very hard. I mean, you have to do. I'm boxing one of the best heavyweights in the world. He's rated 5 with the Ring magazine. I think I made maybe 62, which is not bad really. 62 is quite good. It's not as good as 5. But yeah, you know, Filip Hrgovic loses to me. It's game over for him. He's done. He's finished. He can't lose to me. I'm here with no pressure on me at all. I walk out like all the mates in Doncaster. I feel like Filip loses his career over. I know that, so I'm really looking forward to it actually. I'm in quite a jovial mood today. I've been nervous Saturday. Today's a good day. So driving the couch looking around now. Aaron Hatton is here. A great fight. Ian Hamilton on the undercard. Joe Hayden, so thank you to Queensbury putting my boys on. Yes, that's been amazing. That we're going to be supporting Red Doncaster for that. And it's here because of me and Filip. And I'm very proud to bring a guy like Filip to Doncaster to compete. I'm very proud. I'm going to go and do the job now. I'm in the shape to do so. Am I good enough? Technically, probably not. But Filip likes to fight. And if he gets into a fight with me, he'll get shot. He'll not believe how strong I am. I am tough. When I'm in the mood, I'm really tough. I'm not always in the mood. But Saturday, I'll be well in the mood. So hopefully he comes on the fight with me, and it gives me a very good chance if he does.
Here's where Hrgovic should be worried. Multiple analysts are pointing out his biggest weakness: inconsistency. On paper, he destroys Allen, but his performances haven't always matched the hype, and Allen only needs him to switch off for a few moments.
Just going through the motion, he's serious about it, you know, so I liked it.
Yeah, like his energy was like very calming throughout the week.
Even Frank Warren, the promoter, is trying to downplay the antics. He wants focus on the actual fight. But here's the truth. That chaos is exactly what's driving massive interest in this heavyweight clash. The drama is already working. So here's the real question. Is Hrgovic's aggression a sign of supreme confidence, or is he trying to convince himself he's ready? Because Dave Allen just showed he's not backing down from anyone. Drop your prediction in the comments. Who wins when these two finally throw hands? If this breakdown opened your eyes to what's really happening, smash that like button and subscribe for more boxing breakdowns. And here's something that's flying under the radar. Allen's camp just leaked that he's been sparring with southpaws exclusively for 8 weeks. Why does that matter? Because Hrgovic switches stances mid-fight when he's in trouble. Allen isn't just preparing for one fighter. He's preparing for 2 different versions of Hrgovic. But wait, there's more. The betting odds just shifted dramatically in the last 48 hours. Not because of expert analysis, because regular fans are backing Allen after seeing that face-off. The public is reading something in his body language that the bookmakers missed initially. Here's what's really fascinating, though. Hrgovic's trainer just admitted in an interview that they've been working on keeping emotions in check. Think about that for a second. If your fighter needs emotional control training right before a fight, what does that tell you about his mental state? And this is where it gets psychological. Dave Allen has nothing to lose and everything to gain. Hrgovic has everything to lose and little to gain. That's the most dangerous combination in heavyweight boxing. Desperate fighters with solid chins are nightmare matchups for favorites. But here's the plot twist nobody saw coming. Allen's nutritionist just revealed he's the lightest he's been in 3 years. While everyone expected him to bulk up for power, he went the opposite direction. Speed and conditioning over raw strength. That's not the Dave Allen we thought we knew. Listen to this bombshell. A sparring partner from Hrgovic's camp anonymously told a reporter that Philip has been getting tagged by shorter, stockier fighters in training. Guess what body type perfectly describes Dave Allen? The blueprint for beating Hrgovic might already be written.